Welcome, people. This is Q from Q'd Up Productions, back at it again with another video. And today I want to talk to you about old school hip hop. I did a video earlier on saturation and some stuff like that. Now I want to talk about this little beat that I have here. In case you missed that, this is what we're working with. Okay, so that's basically what we got. But what I wanted to show was kind of the technique that I'm working with here. This is I won't say it's common. A few people know about it. I came across one guy who actually talks about it. Not necessarily in depth. I mean, it's not really an in-depth topic. It's just making loops in different ways when you make beats. So one thing that was common in old school hip hop was sometime you could pull, a sample that was 6/8 time, or of course you hoped it was 4/4, but sometimes it would be, if you pull something classical, it could be 3/4 time, it could be 6/8 time, it could be 12 time. It could be really anything, and you had to try to figure a way to make that work in the context of making a song that we normally listen to and groove to and all of that. So sometimes you would have these odd bars of of a loop. You just had to make it work. Sometimes you could slice it up and put it in different ways and make it work that way. But this is just another technique to kind of deal with that type of thing. So really, what I did here is I made a kind of a small loop, I guess you could say, and I only made it in 3 bars, so that every time that loops around, it gives you something a little bit different as the song travels along. You get a little bit something different each time. And then sometimes what I like to do is I like to sprinkle in something that is 4 bars, or something that is exactly 2 bars, and just loop that like it is, and that's going to change and be offset as you go too. So this is kind of what that starting part is. Back to 1, 2, 3, back to 1. So that's a real simple technique. Quite a few people have used it. There's a guy that's on YouTube. I think he's from Very Sick Beats, that, if I remember right. Very Sick Beats. He has a lot of old school techniques. If you are really want to get deep into that, check him out. He talks about a lot of Dilla inspired things, some Just Blaze I've seen him do, and a couple other ones. But he is definitely into the standard hip hop scene, which is great. I do every now and then. I do some things every now and then with older school type of hip hop artists and things like that like those type of beats, and it's always fun. Because you can, you don't have to be necessarily in the box with it. Like, some things should be off. They shouldn't be on the grid, and that's what makes it fun. You can get real creative and of course make your own sounds and do things like that. So let me see. This is kind of what my sample was. Something real simple. Something that I like to do is I always like to add like an ambience, something that's playing in the background really low, just to kind of add a little floor to it. So if you want to hear what that sounds like if we took this out. So that's just kind of what my noise floor sounds like. I don't know if that really means anything to you, but But try some 3-bar loops. Expand your palette a little bit. You never know what you might come up with. Give it a shot. Just another technique and tool to have in your toolbox. Hopefully this video was helpful. Be sure to like and subscribe. Stay up to date on all my latest content by hitting that notification button, and most of all, stay queued up. Peace.